Welcome back to Once Upon a Sister. I'm Faith.
I'm Rosalie.
And we're your hosts.
I almost said we're your sisters.
And we're your sisters.
That made no sense. Okay. Anyways, welcome to... I don't know what the title of this episode's going to be, but basically...
It's just going to be like quick reads to get you to your reading goal, to help you meet your reading goal.
Because we're nearing the past... We're
nearing the past. We're nearing the end of the year.
Out of it. We're nearing the end of the year, so we only have like a few months left. And I completed my reading goal. But if you haven't, or you just want to like squeeze some more books in, and not that it matters, like it's just read what you want. It's all fun and games. But
yeah, it's not meant to be stressful.
Yeah. If you do want to try to reach your reading goal, we are going to recommend some novellas as well as some shorter books that aren't novellas but are easier and quicker to get through, so that y'all can hopefully reach your goal if you haven't and want to. Yeah.
So preface real quick, when I was looking up stuff, like to see if there were just some that I forgot about or something, like what other people recommended, every video it was like people recommending ones that were part of like a full series. I'm like, no, like it was like Powerful from Powerless. I'm like, no, you're not going to read.
I literally thought about that, but I was like, I'm not going to say, if you've read this series, read this, because you most likely have.
Like we're recommending stuff that you don't need to have anything else read. But before we do that, what have you been reading? Still
reading Harry Potter. I'm reading right now. I just started The Order of the Phoenix. I'm still having.
I don't know any of their names. So is that number 5? Or?
That's number 5. Yeah. Okay. Which is like, now I'm officially halfway through the series, so I only have this book and 2 more, but they are longer books, so it's like it still feels like a lot. But I'm just having so much fun, and like the last book, The Goblet of Fire, felt like I know I said the one before that felt like a turning point of like really getting to know the characters, but I feel like Goblet of Fire was a turning point of like, okay, they are getting older now, things are getting more serious, and like the situation at hand is getting a little more intense. So like the whole end of that book, I was just crying, and I was texting our cousin Jordan because we're both reading them. I was like, I just like my heart hurts for Harry and just like the things he's experiencing and everything. And just, I don't know, it's so good though. And like things are more serious, so it changes it a lot, but I'm just like just eating it up page after page. Anyways, I just started The Order of the Phoenix, which is the longest book. It's like 800 something, almost 900 pages.
Ooh.
I know. But I'm ready.
Got a little
also,
kid.
Besides that though, I'm like a little bit scared to say it because my rating is
if you didn't
3
like it,
stars,
it's fine.
But I listened to Pride and Prejudice.
I've never read it.
And I rated it 3 stars. And I feel like I should not have listened to it. I feel like I should have read it because I was so confused the whole time. I was like, I don't know what's happening. But I've
never read it.
I needed an audiobook because my Harry Potter one wasn't available. So I was like, okay, this is available. And I do want to watch the movie. So like, might as well just listen to the book and then I can watch the movie. I know the movie's probably a lot different than the book. And I looked it up and people said it was. But like, I just could not understand what was going on because the way they speak, like the old English and like the British accent, that doubled together, I was like, half the time no idea what's going on. So read it.
So the thing about the movie too is like, which I know this is up here, I like the movie. No, it's not my favorite movie in the world. Like the women who are like obsessed with the movie are like, oh, a good romance movie to watch tonight, like they always lean towards Pride and Prejudice. That's not me. It's a movie that I enjoy and I like, and like I like certain things about it, but it's not my like top tier favorite movie ever. And we're very similar in our taste, so I think you're gonna be the same as me. Like our mom didn't even really like the movie very much, but I just think it's fun for the like period piece.
Yeah, which like, I was excited too, but I just like was not comprehending anything. Yeah. So I feel like if I love the movie, maybe I'll go back and actually read the book physically so I can understand what's going on, but I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah, I've never even read it, so couldn't even tell you if it was, I probably wouldn't. I don't know. Compared to like,
it's not what I normally read. Like it's a classic book, so I knew it was gonna be different, but I don't know. I gave it a shot. It just wasn't it for me. So sorry if you're a this is not
Jane
me
Austen
hating.
lover.
It's also scary with classics because I feel like people are so like over classics, like you need to love them, or
yeah, that's how people are. And a lot of times, truthfully, like I don't like the classics, and I don't
I just feel like they're not our genre. Like, the classics are more, like, profound, and there's something deeper in the story.
And I think it's because at the time it was new and different.
Yeah.
And so, but anyway, I'm reading From Blood and Ash. Is that what it's called? Sorry, I literally just looked it up. Yeah, From Blood and Ash. So
sorry, we were just joking about how all fantasy books are like the blank and blank of blank, or like
it's always like the same
formula.
cadence, and like my husband likes to make fun of it and like come up with his own titles. But and I can't remember because the title covers all look the same too. Like anyway, I just barely started it. I don't know how far I'm into it because I just started it yesterday with graphic audio, and the graphic audio doesn't ever tell you what chapter you're on. So I don't know how. I have it on physical, and I wanted to pick it up last night, and I couldn't figure out where I was, and I just gave up because I was like, I'm just
so hard.
I was too tired. I had a long day, so I was like, I'm gonna try to figure that out later. But
how much % through are you?
It's 2 parts, so I have the first part, and I'm like 30% through the first part. So I'm guessing I'm probably like maybe 10% into the book. I don't know. Like I have no idea. But it's an interesting concept so far. It's not like I'm not into it enough to even like really even give you an idea of what it's fully about. But I am enjoying it. I love the graphic audio. The narrators are always good. It's always the same people. I love graphic audio. And they're all available on our Libby. So I didn't have to wait or anything. But yeah, it seems like it's going to be interesting. I think I'm going to like it. Doesn't seem like any.
It's so funny. Sorry, are you still talking?
No, go ahead.
Because the other day, our cousin Jordan, once again, she was listening to, I think it was Iron Flame. Yes. And she had picked the graphic audio.
The other day. This was like a few months ago.
Sorry. It was
I was like, wait, what?
No, this was a few months ago. Anyways, she was telling us, like, I hate this graphic audio. And we were
so
like,
funny.
What?
Because she didn't.
Love graphic audios. They're just so immersive.
Because even Emily does too, right?
No, Emily does too.
Yeah, so Emily,
like,
Rosie, and I were like all recommending her, like, wait, if you're gonna listen to it, do the graphic audio. It's so good. It's a movie in your mind. Like we're like,
and then she was like,
and then she comes over and she's like, I hated that. And we're like, what?
I mean, to each their own. I just love how immersive it is.
She was like saying, like, you're like in my ear. Like, what was she saying? I can't remember how she.
Don't know.
Because like you don't with the graphic audio, how you like hear them walking.
I think she was saying like I could hear the street and I could hear like the breathing and stuff.
Didn't she think that something was like in her apartment? She like. I think she said that. Maybe I remember wrong, but I don't know. I was laughing so hard.
I just
she was saying she didn't like it,
and they're produced so well.
I know. I love them. Every time there's a graphic audio, I'm like. Yeah, like so excited.
And I think that's like a big reason I loved Crescent City was because the graphic audio made it such an experience.
And then the last one, that's took us it took us forever to get to the last one because there was no graphic audio.
Yeah.
But it ended up being chunky books. Yeah, that's what's hard is like reading so many back to back. I saw totally like I saw a TikTok literally before you got here and it was like Frida McFadden is like the coffee beans in a perfume store, like where you sniff them as a palate cleanser between your other books. And I was laughing so hard because that is so true. It's like, oh, palate cleanser, Frida McFadden. Like,
also she pumps one out like once a month. Like there's always
just released another one. I have it on hold. It's called The Intruder, I think. But oh my gosh, that girl. She pumps them out. I want you to get inside her brain. Someone's like, I think it's AI. I'm like, I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know. But anyways, I still sound so sick. Like my voice is different a little bit. I don't know.
It's fine.
It's gonna be okay.
And I think we've talked about this before, but when I was editing last week's episode, I made a TikTok because I just could not. The amount of times we say like so much.
I don't know how to not.
Like, and it's so annoying. Listening back, and I don't know how to stop. I try to be so conscious of it. I feel like right now I'm extra conscious. I know, but that there's also points in a sentence where like is needed.
Yeah.
But there's also us using it as just a thinking, like a.
Yeah, just like a. Literally right there, a filler word because you haven't completed your thought yet.
I think the thing, and somebody commented, she was saying you need to slow down as you're talking.
Yeah.
and think about the words you're saying. But that's just, we're like we're Gilmore Girls over here. I don't know.
I know. Gilmore Girls.
So down.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to try to be better. Let's go ahead and get started on our recommendations. If you have any like novellas or quick, shorter reads that you would recommend, leave them in the comments so that we can all do our little reading goals. Some of these are going to have spice, yes, but obviously we just skipped them. And it's even quicker.
I know that is the positive of skipping spice. Well, I mean, there's a lot of positives.
My son was playing with the microphone before we started. This is so weird over here.
I was trying to say, there's a lot of positives, obviously, to skipping spice. But another positive is when you come upon this thing, you're like, oh, you get to skip it, and then you're through your book faster, and you get to get closer to the end. Anyways, so
the first one, have you read this one yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Fall Risk by Abby Jimenez. I don't know how to, is that how you say it?
Jimenez. Yeah. This one I picked it up randomly earlier this year, I want to say.
I thought I read this before you.
I read it.
What does it say? You read it 6 months ago. What does it say?
You did too. I think that.
Oh, maybe.
Did you do it right after me?
Maybe.
I don't know.
March. Really,
you did it March 24th. I did it April 3rd. So you did it like 2 weeks before me. Yeah, this one was like quick and cute, and I enjoyed it. This was the first thing I read by Abby Jimenez.
I feel like Abby Jimenez does really good novellas. She just knows how to write a quick. Yeah. Also, this one, the prompt is so funny because it's like these two neighbors who live in an apartment, and I'm guessing it's more of like an outside access, like not in a building, because their stairs just get taken away and they're just stuck in their apartment without stairs.
Because like, remember my first apartment, there's like a landing at the top. Yeah. Oh, you're saying outside.
It's an outside complex, not an inside one.
Yeah.
And so like basically their stairs just get taken away, and I think they're on the same.
Yeah.
Like they have a landing that
because they're both the upstairs neighbors.
Yeah. So literally, I think it follows the amount of, I think they're only without stairs for like a day or something.
Yeah, it's not super long. It's like a weekend.
Yeah.
But they like, she has anxiety that she struggles with. I want to say
she has like some sort of stalker or something. So she keeps herself really hidden, and like nobody knows things about her. And then I don't know.
The whole thing was like, they were like, oh, well, we can get you a ladder, but she was like too anxious about it, and he had an injury, so like he couldn't do it. So they're both just like stuck up there in their apartments or at the landing, and so they end up kind of spending the weekend together.
Cute one.
But it's cute and it's quick. Like it's literally only like Goodreads. Goodreads can be wrong a lot of times with the page numbers. It says 81 pages, but
and if you listen to it,
it's on Kindle Unlimited, like audio.
Yeah.
So.
Also, sorry, random side note. I saw this TikTok the other day about Abby Jimenez, and the person was like talking about her, and they're like, why did I not realize all these things she's done? So I guess she's TikTok famous for this dog, her dog, because I guess he's like TikTok famous and nobody knew it was her that owned him. Then she's also on Cupcake Wars and won it. Yeah,
she has the big...
And then she has a bakery that she makes cupcakes.
What is the bakery called? It's like super famous.
I don't know. I just didn't... Nobody had connected the dots that it was her.
Which is funny to me because I've known about this for a long time because she posts about her cupcakes. And she like posts... Like in her store, she'll have her books. And like she posts that. And I've seen people talk about it for a long time. I guess just random people finally coming across it.
It was a moment of everyone was realizing, but
because she's been posting it for a while. Like she posted a TikTok like a year or two ago talking about it.
I don't get her TikToks.
I do.
But I didn't know, so I was like, "What the heck? Like this girl's done everything."
Little side quest girl over here, because she's a newer author too. Like it's only been like the past 5-6 years. What is the store called? It's like a famous cupcake store. Oh, Nadia Cakes.
I don't know.
Yeah, and so she won Cupcake Wars. I still haven't read any more of her books, which it's so funny. What's it called? I'll Read What She's Reading did a TikTok like ranking her books, and the only book I've read other than the novella is The Friend Zone. And I think it was a little skewed for me because Rosalie spoiled the ending for me. Like,
On accident.
Yeah, it was an accident. Like, we're sitting there reading it. We're both reading. She's reading her book. I don't know. I can't remember what you were reading at the time. I'm reading my book. And there's like a big thing that happens at the end of this book. And I was like, because she's already read it. So I turned to her. I'm like, oh my gosh. There's like a big thing that happens and then another thing after. Okay, right? Well, I'm reading and there's like several chapters between the two events. And in her mind, it was all at once. So then she says something that gives away the second reveal. And I was just like, this is a major reveal. And I was just like, so then I was just sitting there.
Bad.
I already knew how it was going to end. So she was like, how are you not crying? I was sobbing when I found out, blah, blah, blah.
That's why I brought it up. It's like, I don't think I would have, but I was hysterically sobbing when that happened because it was so shocking to me.
But I wasn't there yet.
You weren't there yet. But in my head, it had happened all together. So I was here like, okay, pause. Why are you not sobbing right now?
And so then she tells me, and I was like, I didn't know that yet. And she's like, oh.
So bad.
And so I was just like, well. And so, yeah, it was just
so sorry.
Kind of spoiled for me. But I didn't love, like.
I don't know that you would love Abby Jimenez books.
I don't know. I wasn't obsessed with the storyline. And I struggle with, like, romance books that are, like, what's the word? Like, Abby Jimenez always adds in something else. Like, everybody's always got a problem. Everybody's always got, like,
I feel it's every romance book.
But hers are different. Like, she even talks about
I've only read one of her books.
Well, I've read the concepts.
Oh, okay.
Because she talks about how, like, she wants it to be more than just a romance book. That's her whole thing, why she became an author. And so, like,
that's why I like her books, because there's always something else going on emotionally, so it fills up, like...
Yeah. I feel like I needed to keep trying. But so what I was saying about I'll read what she's reading is in their rankings, all three of them, the very bottom one was Friend Zone. And I was like, oh, okay, so maybe I need to, like, keep trying, because that's the only one I've read. But
I really liked it, but...
I don't know.
Anyways, the next one is one you've read, so I don't...
Okay, let's see. Oh, Evidence of the Affair. Evidence of the Affair by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And this is the only thing I've read by Taylor Jenkins Reid, because I was trying to find the novella to do something quick. I didn't want to, like, spend a long time on the book. And this one has a slightly depressing premise, but... It's actually very interesting because it's... let me read this real quick because I don't want to spoil. I want to see if it's in the... Okay, so, yeah, this is in the description, so it's not
in the title.
Yeah, so it's one couple... There's two couples, right? And the female from this couple finds out that her husband is cheating on her with this lady, right? And so she sends a letter to that lady's husband to tell him that his wife is cheating on him, that an affair is going on. Yeah. And so he responds, and they end up having, like, this back and forth conversation. So the whole thing is just letters. The whole novella is letters. It's not like a regular book. It's through letters. And so they, like, are processing the affair and, like, all that stuff, and they, like, kind of lean on each other in a way. And it was very interestingly written with, like, the letter concept. And I
feel like that makes it quick.
Yeah, I listened to it in like it was super quick. I want to say it's 88 pages. I listened to it in, like, less than an hour, but it was very interesting. I was like, I don't necessarily love a sad book like that, like an affair. Like,
oh no, that was shocking to me when you were telling me.
Yeah, but it was very, like, it actually had me hooked the entire time. So I would recommend it, like, just because it was an interesting concept, the way she did it with the letters and stuff. Huh. But anyway, right, I know that one's a popular one though, because it's on, like, at least. Oh. No, I accidentally changed my rating to 0 as I was trying to look at it. A lot of people have recommended it and stuff.
Next I'm going to recommend, these aren't novellas, but they are shorter books. They're all under 300, by Sarah Adams. It Happened in Charleston, which is, like, a 2-book series, and then she has It Happened in Nashville. I've only read the first book in It Happened in Charleston, and they're all romance books, but they're the way Sarah Adams writes is very, like, quick and easy and light and fluffy, so it's just, I don't know, it feels fast. I actually really like this one. It's called The Match, and it's about this little girl who needs a service dog for her like disability. I can't remember what it is, but she like her dad isn't. He's not against it, but he's stressed about how to take care of his daughter and help her. So he's like not really giving into it yet. So she sets up an appointment with what do you call them? Like the people who match you to a service dog, and like secretly sets up the appointment and then convinces her dad to take her to a coffee shop. So like that's how the MMC and the FMC meet. Oh. So I recommend those ones if you want like a one that you can actually read and it's a little bit longer, and romance books.
It was 2, you said?
Well, there's the It Happened in Charleston series, which is 2 books, and then she has the It Happened in Nashville.
Oh, okay.
Which is 2 more. Also, Sarah Adams is a no spice to very low spice author, so yeah, that's a plus because you won't have to deal with any of that.
I didn't even know about those ones. The next one, which I accidentally closed out a Goodreads. It's called Big Fan, and I still haven't read it, so I'm recommending this having not read it. So I'm sorry. I've just heard it's fun and it's cute. It's by Alexandra Romanoff. This one's a little bit longer. It's 176 pages. So it's about like a political strategist tainted by a scandalous ex finds unexpected career detour when her teenage boy band crush offers a second chance at the spotlight. So she ends up like working for the boy band crush that she had as a teenager, which that is just a fun concept. Like,
oh, I guess it was a Harry Styles fanfic.
Yeah, it was a Harry Styles fanfic. And so I've heard a lot of people say this one's like just really cute and like
I want to read it.
Quick, easy read. So I just haven't, it's never been available on anything. Oh, yeah. And so I haven't had a chance to read it. But I guess there's a second one now called Square Waves, and that one's 208 pages. Sorry.
The first review is 2 stars. The person said excruciatingly uninteresting.
So give it a try at your own will. That is so funny. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. I guess this one's an enemies to lovers.
So funny with the way they do their work.
No, I know. I feel like I need to get better at writing my reviews, but anyway, those are 2 different quicker reads. I haven't read them yet. I'll get to it one day. I'm just gonna apologize that at each episode I'm just gonna keep getting more and more out of breath. Like I'm struggling to breathe.
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have The Improbable Meet Cutes, which I feel like a lot of people have heard of these. So if you have, sorry. If you haven't, here you go. They I think it's like Amazon Kindle, right?
Yeah.
They get together. They've been doing this for the past year or so.
Where for like, holidays.
For holidays, they'll grab a few romance authors, like 5, and do...
It's always like Abby Jimenez and like Sarah Adams.
Yeah. But I feel like they've done some other... Like they grabbed... I don't know. But they grab a handful of romance authors and have them write short novellas. But like it's 5 of them. So you get like a ton of options. And... Like, there's The Improbable Meet Cutes.
This one won't load up for me. Can I look at it real quick? Which one's the one where... Is it Worst Wingman Ever? Which one's the one where she's stuck in a...
In a tanning bed?
Yeah.
That one was so good.
Is it a tanning bed or it's like a spa thing?
It's something.
It wasn't a bed. It was like Rosie and the Dreamboat.
Yeah. That one was fun.
This one was my favorite one. It was just so cute.
She like her sister's like, okay, we're gonna go to a spa and have a spa day and like
it's
feel better.
Flotation tank.
Yeah, she gets into a flotation tank, and then when the time is up, hers won't open. Yeah, and she's freaking out and like this isn't helping because she was already stressed. And then they have to call the firefighters, and the whole time they're trying to figure out how to get this tank open.
A new firefighter.
I think she has like claustrophobia, so she struggles with it. And one of the firefighters stays right there, like head right next to her outside of the tank, and talks with her. They can't see
each other.
So the whole novella is just them talking to each other through the flotation tank.
Yeah, and it's the banter. It's like it was really
so
cute.
fun.
That was my favorite one.
They're really good. Like I guess they have one they just did for spooky
Halloween
season.
Yeah.
They've done like a Christmas one before, so they're all on Kindle Unlimited, and they have the audiobooks too.
Yeah, so there's that one. It's called The Improbable Meet Cutes, and then the next one is called I didn't write it down, but be warned, like some of them are incredibly cheesy,
yeah.
And then some of them are like do have spice, so you have to.
I can't remember if they do.
Or I feel like they did.
Okay, I think there was one, yeah, but it's very little. I remember. I don't know.
Okay, the next one was the Under the Mistletoe collection.
Yeah, I just think they're so
that's
fun.
the Christmas one, which I guess you can read that coming up.
Also, they feature like a lot of popular authors, so a lot of times you'll see one that you love or you've read before, so it's fun to be able to get just
a little taste of them.
From them.
Yeah, they're so that's like what 10 novellas right there. They just released a Halloween one, which we probably won't do. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if it's Halloween or if it's supposed to be, because it doesn't straight up say Halloween.
Or is it just fall?
It's kind of like, it's called Scared Sexy. So I'm like, is that just supposed to be like, yeah, the other ones are more like cutesy. That one seems like it's going to be a little bit more.
But they've been doing them for the past year, so.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, those were just fun and like so quick, and they also are on Kindle Unlimited, and they all have audiobooks too.
Yeah,
so if you would rather just like listen to one real quick, that's like they're so quick. They're all less than 100 pages. A lot
of the novellas, I always listen to novellas because it's usually when I'm doing something and I just need an audiobook, but I'm not ready to dive into something huge, or like I'm reading a physical book and I just don't have the mental capacity for a huge book.
That's what sometimes when I'm doing a task, like I just want to listen to something, but I don't want to like be deep in something, or like I just have a little bit of time, so I just want to do something quick, and I like doing that. The next one is The Widow's Husband's Secret Lie by Frida McFadden. So I think I talked about this one when I did read it. It was like a month or two ago that I read it. This is just
chaos.
Insane. Just so insane. I don't even know how to, I don't want to tell you anything because I don't want to give plot points away, but like
satirical.
Yeah, it's a satirical thriller, so it's satire. So it's got like thriller aspect, but it's like
every time, like every chapter something is revealed and you're just like, what does but like not in a crate, like in a,
it's not scary at all.
No, it just feels so I don't even know how to explain.
It's very, like, if you've read Frida McFadden before, you know a lot of times there's an unreliable narrator.
But this narrator girl, she's like she's so oblivious to everything, doesn't think things through.
It's just like you're getting things revealed as it's going on, and it's just very interesting. Like, I highly recommend it because it's just, it leaves you just like, what? But it's enjoyable. Like the whole time I was like, what is gonna happen? Like, I remember like after I read it, we had like a breakfast with our family, and I was just sitting there like, I just wanted to talk about it, but I didn't know how to like say it without giving things away, because some of the plot points, like some of the problems in there are like pop culture references that like I would have never ever expected to read in a book. I was just like, what is this? And so like I told my husband the entire plot because it's quick.
I did the same thing.
It's just like, what is this book?
So unreal.
Yeah, like, I hope she does more quick ones like that.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was so funny.
The next one is going to be another one that's not novellas, but they are shorter books. They're all under 300, so they're in like the 200 range. I've talked about this before, so if you've listened before, probably heard it. But it's the More Than a Game series by... Sorry, give me a second.
Oh, you wrote that one twice.
What?
You wrote it twice on our list. It's number 5 and number 9.
I didn't realize I'd already written it. Okay. More Than a Game by Anna Conwell. It's just an interconnected sports romance series, but it's just really heartwarming and fun, and I believe it was low spice. No spice. Yeah. So really similar to the Sarah Adams ones. If you're interested in a sports romance, these ones are really good. And even though they're just short and fluffy, like I was still really invested into them. Mm-hmm. So I highly recommend if you just want to pick up something a little longer. But I think they are all on Kindle Unlimited. So if you have that, you can get all the books there.
I'm interested in that now. Some of these I'm like, oh, I didn't even know about these, so I'm gonna add them to my my like to read list. So next one, which she's a popular author, so you probably already heard of these, but in case you haven't, it's the Steminist novellas by Ali Hazelwood. There's 3 of them. So the first one's called Under One Roof, and then the second one is called Stuck With You, and then the third one is called Below Zero. I can't remember if these have spice. I want to say that each one probably had one scene.
Yeah. It's hard because Ali Hazelwood loves to write a spice scene.
Yeah.
So
they're all around 100 to 150 pages, but they're fun. They're cute. They're like all scientist-themed books. I remember I read the first one when I was first back in my reading journey because I was really liking Ali Hazelwood, and I didn't realize it was a novella. I didn't really know what a novella was yet.
So you're like, why is it going so fast?
I was like, whoa. By the, like, once they were like getting together and it was like the end, like all of a sudden it was the end. I was like, I feel like I just started this book, and then it was like, oh, it's a novella. And so then I read the other ones. But
I read the Under One Roof one, and I was like, at the same point, didn't realize what a novella was. So I was like, what?
Why is the book over? Like, I was so confused. But yeah, I think my favorite one was the Below Zero one, the last one, because they like the concept of that one was like they get stuck in a like a cave or something.
Igloo or something?
Like an igloo. Like they're like stuck and they have to get pulled out, and I don't know, it's just kind of fun. Those are cute books. I definitely recommend those as like quick reads.
Yeah. Next, this one is like a little bit specific, so not everyone will probably like it, but if you like Lauren Graham, she's from Gilmore Girls, she plays Lorelai. If you love her and just want to, so I don't listen to biographies, but she has one. Wait, is it autobiography or biography? Autobiography.
Yeah. But she voices it.
She has a couple, but she has an audiobook for this one, which is called Talking as Fast as I Can, and she voices it, and it's like in the 200 page range, but like I listened to it, zoomed through it in a day. It was just so entertaining, and I love Lauren Graham, so it was fun to listen to.
Yeah.
So that's another option for
that was like
different.
The first book I read when I got back into, or I guess the second book I read when I got back into reading, something like that. Like it was
so random
because she was talking about it, and I kept seeing stuff, and I was like, I love Gilmore Girls, so I was like, I'll listen to this or whatever, and so I did. And it's just kind of, I don't know, Gilmore Girls for me is very special. Like I grew up watching it with my mom, like from age 5, so it was very like a very sentimental show to me because it was like my mom and my like special thing to watch together. And so something about Lauren Graham's voice is just very like nostalgic and comforting. Yeah. So I liked that one. I think this is the last one we have. Yeah. Which is, I haven't read it, but I will. I just barely came across it when I was like trying to look for last minute options for this. It's called The Gift by Frida McFadden, which I think it's just why isn't it coming up? Okay, there we go. I think it's like a Christmas one. It's very quick. Yeah, it's Christmas. It's a Christmas Eve like book, and people say it was like ridiculous, but it's Frida McFadden, so you know it's good stuff. So I'm just like I'm gonna read it soon. It wasn't available whenever I went to go do it.
Sounds good.
Something about,
I feel like Frida McFadden's always just a safe bet. Like,
yeah, like even if sometimes you don't walk away loving it, but you don't like walk away like absolutely despising it.
Like you had a goodish time.
Yeah, like my goodness, she's taken over my, because I started reading her in February, right?
I think so.
So let me go to my Fable. Like it's so, because Fable will tell you like on your thing.
It's crazy because you went months without listening to her. Like you took a huge chunk of time.
Yeah.
Not listening to any of her books, but like you still have a lot for this year.
Yeah, because I listened to a bunch right off the bat. I've read 11 of her books this year. Like look at my chart. She's just like taking off. At the end of your like Fable profile, at the bottom it says like most read authors. Hers is just like pew, way longer than everybody else's for me. Yeah, I'm reading so slow right now. I don't know. It's just I guess how I am when I'm pregnant, and I'm sad, but
yeah. I've been slow too, but I've just been reading slow.
Too. You met your reading goal of 115
No, I know, but
books.
Well, okay, so I work at a coffee shop, and one of my customers there saw one of my reels from Instagram because it like blew up on there. So she followed me from that, and like she'll come in every Monday or something, so we'll just chat. And so she asked me the other day, like, how's it going with Harry Potter? Because she's read it before and she's just loving that I'm reading it. And I was telling her that I was on Goblet of Fire, and like I'm loving it, but I felt like I was reading so slow. But I feel like that was okay, because even though I'm reading slow, like, I'm enjoying it so much that I don't mind taking my time with it.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know. It doesn't bother me much, but the chapters in Harry Potter are long.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, I don't know why, but it doesn't, I don't know. It's not a big deal, but they are for some reason. So, I don't know. But besides that, one more. We did put up a question box on...
Question box?
Question box on Instagram for any novellas y'all might have read. And we got 2 responses. One of our followers recommended Just Stab Me Now by Jill Barrett. And I have no idea what that's about. But another one of our followers said that I guess Frederick Bachman has a few shorter books. And I've read one of his books and I did really enjoy it. But, so I guess if you're looking for some shorter books that aren't necessarily a novella, he might have some if you want to look through and see what he's got to offer. I don't really know exactly what they are.
I haven't really read any of his books yet, but
I've only read A Man Called Ove. I don't know how to actually pronounce his name, but that one was really good. But that is all
what?
I said that I could not speak. That is all we have for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find more. We could probably recommend more like right at the end of the year, but if you have any, let us know, because sometimes it's also nice to just do like a low commitment book, like between, like especially between like long fantasy series. And
I feel like after Harry Potter, I'm gonna need something shorter, sweet,
short and sweet, yeah.
Or it's a chunky series, but yeah.
Anyway, that's that. If you haven't joined our book club, do it now.
Doing it.
We're doing Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies this month, so you have a couple weeks left.
I feel like the months have been flying by.
No, I know. I'm like,
how are we in the middle of October?
No, I'm literally gonna give birth in 2.5 months. I'm like getting stressed. I'm like, I don't feel like having. And then we have all the holidays between that.
I know.
And then
it's about to be so
3 of my family members' birthdays in this house alone. I'm like, geez, it's too much. And I was gonna say, like, I'm like, I can't read. I can't ever have time to read right now. Today I'm like trying to get the nursery ready for baby girl. And so I'm in there, and it's like kind of a catch-all room. And so it's like my son's room, like everybody's slept in that room basically, but everything that like was extra in the house got put in those closets. So I've been going through everything, trying to clean it out, and all their stuffed animals in there, because they have way too many stuffed animals and they don't have room in their room for all of them, so they're just shoved in a closet. And so I got like the vacuum seal bags. So I was like, oh, well, while I do this, let me get a good 15 minutes of listening to my book. As soon as I start, my son comes in. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Like, he would not. And I'm like, okay. I listened to literally 10 seconds before I had to pause. And I was like,
you hit pause and had to...
No, literally. I'm like, can you just let me? So I didn't even get any time of it.
When they're older.
I know. That's what I'm like. I want to try to do stuff during their, like, my son's nap time and stuff, but... I've just been so busy. Like, I don't know how to explain it. When you get pregnant, you go through, like, when you, like, nesting is a real thing. Like, your brain is just, like, must complete tasks, which
I can't even do because you're exhausted.
Yeah, which is so hard because you're exhausted. Yeah. But anyway, I'm so sorry. I'm, like, hosting a book podcast and I'm barely reading. But I promise once I have the baby, it'll be better, okay?
Still reading some, at least.
Yeah. I mean, I've read 76 books this year. That's not nothing. Yeah. That's still a good amount of books. It's just like compared to my normal, I feel like I'm just dragging. Yeah. Or my normal desire to read is not
as much as you
like do. Normally I'm like thinking about books. Oh, I'm going to read this next. I can't wait. And I am thinking about books, but it's not like the same
to the level of
how
it usually is.
Anyway.
Her weekly pregnancy book rant.
Sorry, guys. Like, it's hard. Is it just me? If you're pregnant, are you this
I
way?
think it's everyone.
And I'm like,
I see it.
I always see women talking about being in a book slump because they're pregnant, and I'm like, okay, it just sucks. Like the thing that my biggest hobby, and I'm like over here not unable to focus on it. Okay. Well, thank you for listening and watching.
We will.
Oh, we made a Facebook page, so I'm gonna link it, and please follow it because
if you're a Facebook mom.
Yeah, if you're a Facebook girly, if you have a Facebook, even if you don't use your Facebook,
all the support.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will be in your ears next week.
In your ears.